was delicious. You're right. We should
That's
do that
some
again.
bullshit.
It's keto friendly. You want me to make it for you? I just bought a bunch of ribeyes on stream or on sale.
Sorry for interrupting you.
Good. Very nice. Thank you, Shadow, for calling him out.
Charles, look. Oh, look in general chat. I posted pictures. One's a list that tells what pet can eat and can't, and a picture of my dog Abby, female boxer. Charles, I don't understand that line.
We will check it out in general after stream.
Not doing a field trip right now. Totally down for the doggo pics though. I think there's a pets.
We
channel
have a pets channel in our Discord.
And Ovcharka is a Russian hunting dog with a 4-foot shoulder. Dude, yes. Okay, so they're close to the
dogs that hunt bears.
Yes.
That's my favorite dog. It's the size of a bear. It's
Fuck.
La blah blah blah.
Yeah. It's not a Lefroy. What the fuck is?
Lefroy's a type of Scotch.
What?
Libergerger.
Yeah.
Lugerburger.
You're getting close. It's a something burger. Lindenberger?
Lindenberger? Lindeman's Framboiser?
Can't remember.
Anyways, that is one of my favorite dogs.
Sean Luke, also, if you want a somewhat service dog, you absolutely must hire a trainer or send it to a trainer outside. Yes, we were talking about this earlier, Sean Luke.
Yeah, there's multiple routes to go. It depends on what your
Wifey claims.
Okay, here.
Wifey claims there's an alternate approach.
So there is that one. He has a friend who can I
will state that paying somebody to train a service dog for you costs $30,000.
Yeah, so we don't want to pay $30,000, and we want the dog first and foremost to be our family dog, kind of like what Lana is. We want the dog to also be. We want to train it specifically to help our 2-year-old as she gets older. Now, if we never get it fully certified as a service dog so we can take it everywhere, that's fine. We just want to train it to do certain things to help our family with our kid. It would be nice if those trainings aligned with it being an actually official service dog, but our requirements is that the dog protects Lena, specifically teaching or helping alert us when she's not being safe and helping her to be safe. So our daughter doesn't give a shit about anything. She will walk out to the fucking middle of the road. We want a dog that can be trained to, like Lassie, to corral her or to alert us when she wanders off. Or if we can train our daughter to hold, like, you know, those little harness packs with the handle for, like, seeing eye dogs, she would learn when we're out in public to hold the dog's harness, and the dog would be like a pack animal. It would heal with Malin, and as long as Lena held on to the dog, she would stay with our family. She will not hold our hands when we go out in public. We can train Lena to hold a handle, though. That's kind of.
Sean Luke's saying, Chestnut's saying, Ovcharkas are similar to Newfies. Yeah, so it's not a Newfie or a Caucasian Shepherd.
The bigger the dog, the better. I want a dog that's as big as a bear.
Felter, there's another classification of Lindenberger.
Yeah, we'll call it a Lindenberger.
That's really close to Newfie. It's basically Newfie size.
Yeah.
It's brown rather. Like they're lighter coats than the darker ones.
Yes. 100 times yes. I want a dog that's as big as a bear. I also want a dog that's big enough that when Lena tries to run off, she can't run. Like, I want the dog strapped to Lena. When Lena runs off, the dog's like, where are you going? And I also want a dog that is so big that if anyone tries to fuck with my daughter, they're going to be like, that dog is huge. And they will not fuck with my daughter.
Sean Luke saying, my brother's pit was shitty and aggressive the first few years. Now it's the sweetest doggo ever besides my lab. Not biased at all, says Sean Luke.
Not at all. Yeah. Not at all.
Was there an owner switch there? Dude, aggressive dogs and shitty dogs are generally a product of shitty and aggressive, or just shitty owners, basically.
Yeah, our dog is fucking awesome because he's the one who raised her.
Look in general chat. I posted pictures. Oh, yeah, we got that. Thank you, Charles. Thanks, Chuck. Also, if you want to somewhat serve it, yeah, we got that. Cooking with hedge pigs. No. No Belgian Malinois. No Belgian Tervuren. These dogs have genetic problems with the dog vaccinations. What the fuck does that mean?
So when you get like a kennel cough,
dewormer and shit.
Yeah, the vaccines to make it so that your dog doesn't fucking get all the other dogs sick. On the upside, our dogs don't really ever hang out with other dogs, and they tend to be home all the time, which actually doesn't make them very good for service dogs. You're right. So apparently, we'll think about it. We'll look into it.
Please read my statement. Even if you don't read it out loud, it means the vaccines kill the dog.
Oh,
so
that's
we wouldn't
weird.
get it vaccinated. Like, what's the problem?
We will look into it. We'll look into it.
Like, if there's a breed of dog that genetically is fucked when doing a thing, like, I mean, we would do research on the breed of the dog.
Yeah. We might also be able to get a hybrid or something.
But the Mals, so the Mals are interesting because they're smaller than German Shepherds. They're basically as witty, like they're intelligent, easily trainable, and they are hyper energetic. But they make, as far as if you want a service dog or a fucking kid, like as Wifey's describing, all of the reasons that she would want a German Shepherd would also be applicable for a Mal, except the Mal's a little bit smaller. It's a smaller frame than a German Shepherd.
Yeah, I'm down for whatever.
I mean, that is super interesting to know about the vaccines killing the dogs, though. And I would imagine any fucking vet worth their salt would also know that and know not to fucking do that.
Yeah, we have a very, very good vet. He is top of the line, awesome freaking vet. And I really trust him with everything.
That's super good to know. That's
but
really
thank you.
What was the other one? I'm not familiar with the Tervuren. The Tervuren. Belgian dogs.
We have, I think, about 6 months until we will actually start the shopping. I think in about 6 months. So here's the whole reason why we're getting a second dog is I really want a second dog.
This pit was a rescue. Gotcha.
That
makes sense.
That's the other reason why, as much as it seems, I would really like the idea of a rescue dog, but considering the kids that we have, we really need to raise the dog from a pup, and it helps if the dog has predictable temperaments, which is why we were going to go for a pure breed. Sounds pretentious, but we have our reasons for doing it.
100%.
Yeah, so we're going to get a dog that we can predict, and we're going to raise it from a puppy just for our specific thing. But
it's not a matter of prediction. It just has to be it has to be a trainable dog.
Yeah. So
top 6 intelligence fucking dogs. Sorry, go.
Okay. So the thing is, Malin does not want to have 2 dogs at one time. That is not something he's okay with. However, I'm making a personal goal to get to a weight that is a big goal of mine, is to lose weight so I can get to the ideal weight I've been doing. If I do, I'm treating myself to a puppy, a second puppy. Because that dog I love her, she's getting old. So the thing is, Malin gets to pick the breed of the dog and the gender because he's the one that's going to be training it.
The gender's female.
I call dibs on name, and I've already named the dog. Her name is Harley. Because our daughter is named after Catwoman. She's Selena. So it makes sense that if this dog is going to be raised to be her best friend and her protector, Selena and Harley Quinn, get it? Catwoman and Harley Quinn? It's so funny! So yeah, the dog's name is Harley. Everything else Malin gets to decide.
Just on saying, pugs are just so genetically messy. Pugs are a shit show.
Dude, Boston.
I had a Boston, and yeah, Bostons are basically a better version of a pug. Did I say that out loud? Yes.
Yeah.
Cooking with Hedgepigs. It's a longer version of the mouse. Got you. Thank you. Thanks for all the info. Cooking with Hedge. Zen. Any dog given to herding is great at keeping their humans safe.
Yeah.
I used to dog sit a big dog that would herd me away from the road when I'd walk him around the block or to the beach. Dude would use his body to redirect my path away from the road. That's so good.
So we grew up with a miniature Australian Shepherd for a while, and my baby sister is 14 years younger than me, and the dog used to herd her into the corner all the time. Not like in a mean way, but we had a herding dog and did the same thing to our baby sister. I don't know why. I think it sensed she was getting into trouble, but it had the same sort of instinct as well. I would like a herding dog because my daughter is an eloper. She likes to run off, but we need a dog that can herd her, but who can also is really. I guess why don't we get a Yoshi?
Border Collie?
Yeah. Why don't you want a fucking Lassie or whatever? What was Lassie? Lassie wasn't a Border Collie.
No, that's just a collie.
A collie? Well, why don't we get a Border Collie?
Because I'm very particular. Like, if I got a Border Collie, I'd want a long, curly-haired Border Collie.
It had to be Yoshi 2.0.
And you can't predict that at birth.
All right. I'll take a German Shepherd. I'll take a Golden. We can get a mixed Golden German Shepherd, maybe.
Yeah. Border Collies are indeed not big dogs, as Cooking with Hedgepigs.
But they're fucking smart.
They are about the same size as Goldens. Like the females.
Lana's a small Golden.
And female Border Collies aren't at most there's like a 10-pound difference. Border Collies are they're amazing. They're so goddamn smart. They're amazing. I don't know why I hadn't really considered throwing down with a border collie.
Yeah, well, I mean, I whatever makes you happy and whatever keeps Lena safe, I'm down for whatever. I honestly want a big dog.
Border collie is not a big dog. Border collies actually also range in size. They're border collies can be pretty small.
I would like a dog that is big and smart. That's what I want for Lena. A big, smart dog.
Then you're talking about a Bernie.
A Bernie would be perfect, except for the whole living only 8 years part. I think
I might be wrong, but I think a Bernie is the largest breed that still qualifies in.
That's not a Great Dane.
Intelligence. No,
yeah.
Like specifically size to.
Yeah, we're also in the top rank of the top dogs for kids with autism. Bernie ranked number 4 in all dog breeds. Bernie was number 4. It was a golden retriever, followed by yellow lab, something else, and then Bernie.
German Shepherd.
Chat and I looked it up because it was actually Chat's idea to have the next dog be a service dog for Lena, because I said I wanted a dog, and then Chat's like, well, if you're going to get a dog, why don't you get it to be a service dog for Lena? And I was like,
the shitty thing is it's like a 5-year solution, because the dog only lives 7 years.
That's fine.
And it's trained after, it takes 2 years to train the dog.
That's okay. We're dog people.
5-year solution. I don't think I can handle having a dog for fucking 7 years. That's rough, dude.
It's rough?
That's rough.
Ha! Get it? Whatever
Dude,
works.
boxers? Okay, I grew up with boxers, and Charles, I love you for saying this. Boxers are one of the boxers are one of Mean Dog's super smart.
They are super smart.
I grew up with 4 different boxers.
I didn't know that.
They're not the brightest. The ones that I had were
Lana's boyfriend?
Not the brightest bunch.
Lana's boyfriend drops deuces in the middle of our driveway.
Again.
Her boyfriend has pooped in our yard or in our driveway like 3 times.
Yeah, way more than that.
Lana's boyfriend's a dick.
Boxers? I fucking love boxers. I love boxers. They are not the brightest breed. If you got a bright boxer, you found a fucking diamond in the rough.
Yeah. Sean-Luc, I'm jumping ahead, but yeah, Sean-Luc is right. That is, Malon's favorite dog is a Bernese Mountain Dog, and the only reason why we've never owned one or really fathomed owning one is because they're